Okay, it is, and I'm not going to say Monday. I almost said Monday. It is Tuesday. Yeah, I'm praying that everybody had a good Labor Day. We did. It was just a good, relaxing day here at home that we had nowhere we had to go. Hey, girlfriends. Hey. You're a sweet girl. She just has gotten up good. It's all right. But you do need to grab you a quick shower before we go. I hadn't done nothing with mine yet either. Yeah. We're getting there. We're slowly stirring. I have been up since about 5:15. Oh, she's gonna get her some cinnamon toast sticks. You better get them while you can, girlfriend, because they going like hotcakes, literally. Oh, this is what I was gonna show y'all. Like I said, I've been up since about 5:15. I just kind of have gotten my motor going. It is taken. I've been here lately, even Batman, like I said. Batman made the comment, all the coffee in the world is not helping him. Let me know if I'm in your way, baby girl.
We're good.
It takes a Diet Coke to wake him up. So I might have to start trying that and seeing if that works. Because I have drank, honey, I can put Juan Valdez and his whole family in business, you know what I'm saying? Isn't he the one that walked with the donkey through the coffee? You remember the Juan Valdez commercial?
No.
She's too young for that. Anywho, I can drink all the coffee in the world. This right now that I'm drinking here is wonderful. I smelled the... Oh, it smells so good. This is that dark roast that I got from Aldi. Me and Brian are loving it. It smells wonderful. Anywho, I had, and this is what I talked about some last night, about swapping up my menu plan because I used up all the chicken when all the kids came. So, these $5 off steaks, the good Lord knew what he was doing when he put these on sale and let me see them. And the Bella mushrooms. Like I said, I bought them and I didn't know why I bought them. I knew I could put them in something. I just didn't know what. And when I was cleaning out my refrigerator, I was kicking myself for all the stuff I'd throw away. Times are too hard to be throwing food away. And they gonna be getting harder, I'm just saying. Anywho, this is a crock pot steak recipe. We're gonna kind of do like a Money Monday or a Meal Monday. If you've got even like cube steak or beef tips, stew meat. To me, stew meat and beef tips, same thing. Cube steak, roast, any kind of beef, especially if it's like a tougher cut. Am I on your way, baby girl? This, oh, I just dropped blood everywhere. Thank goodness not on me. These are top round, so I'm not, I don't know. Productive USA, that makes me feel so much better.
Oh.
Yeah, I spilled blood everywhere. It'll be alright. All I did was cut, I used 2 packs, because it's going to take 2 packs for all of us, trust me. I cut them in like that size chunks. I got 3 pieces out of the 1 steak. So I got 6 pieces total. I'm trying to make sense. Hey, boy. But in a measuring cup, and this is what I do for cube steak, beef tips, anytime that we've got like a tougher beef meat, makes the best gravy. And it will, by the time it cooks and done, it's going to be good. Take a brown gravy packet, take 1 packet of onion soup mix, like Lipton, only I got the Aldi version. They're only 59 cents for a box at the Aldi, I'm just saying. Same stuff. And then a can of cream of mushroom soup. And I did get the fat-free kind. Yeah. And 1 can of water. Take your soup can and get a can of water. You mix all that up. And I put like half my meat, poured some of that gravy, put some mushrooms, my other half my meat, gravy and mushrooms. You know, I layered it. And that's how I did it. I am going to put this lid on. And we are going to let this bad boy do on low till supper. It is now 7:49. Go ahead and say, we're going to go ahead and say, for the sake of my brain can't do the math, we're going to go ahead and say that it's 8 o'clock. So this will be done by 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that gives her a good 10 hours. The longer it cooks, the tenderer it's going to be. I've even cooked, one time, I didn't cook it very long. Like I said, I don't know about this top realm from Aldi. I've never bought it before. So it's going to be a trial run on this. I'll test it when we get home. I'll kind of lift my lid. Now, you don't want to go lifting your lid on your crock pot too much. Every time you lift your lid, you have to recalculate 20 more minutes for it to heat back up. Didn't know if y'all knew that or not. Let me throw this bloody stuff away. But yeah, you got to recalculate for it. It takes 20 minutes for it to heat back up. And then I had gotten these, had all these a while back, the family size. They had marked down to the 79 cents price. Usually their smaller size is 79 cents. It takes 2 of those for us. So I got this one family pack for 79 cents. So I'm probably going to only need 1. I put 2 out, but now that I'm thinking about it, I'm only going to use 1. They will probably squawk and balk about no leftovers, but like I said, times are going to be getting tight. Just with our financials anyway, and yeah, we have been hearing on the news about the food shortage and food crisis, and like I said, pray for your farmers. Know what it's like, been there, done that. Everything you eat, from meat to veggies to even your junk food, it started out somewhere in somebody's yard. I'm just saying, somebody had to work in the dirt for it. Yep. So, still haven't fully understood what the shortage is. Don't know. I know it has to do like some weather, but still not 100%. Oh, and here's your little tip. I was completely out of wipes in this container, but there is a good chunk of liquid down in there. I just took me a couple of Scott towels, shoved down in there, soaked up the liquid, and I was able to wipe off all that blood. It's decontaminated. I can throw this away. Yeah, I'm just going to throw her in there, and there you go. Okay, I'm making me an ice water to go, and I'm actually going to get a thermostat maybe. Like I said, I'm only going to use one of these. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. What was it?
I think I was blood from the ribs.
Oh.
The container. Packaging.
Ugh. I threw something in the garbage and I had to open up the garbage. Oh. Ugh. Wasn't it awful?
Yeah.
You could have choked a maggot on a gut wagon.
It was hard, good soap. Let's soak in there.
Get that green bottle and you're going to have to unscrew the cap.
Yeah, I know.
Ugh. Okay. Thank you for handling that. Alright, it is 8 o'clock. I have got to get my hair done. I was gonna say, I've got my water bottle. I keep finding loose hairs. I know, my hair is starting to do its thing again. It'll get to a certain point and then start just coming out in wads. Becca had to help me comb it the other day. I only actually kind of comb it like whenever I condition it and treat it, and hold on, there we go. Put my deep conditioner in it, and I can't raise my hands above my head long enough to comb it all the way. So, Lord have mercy, I was like a little old lady. I'm going to get my pearls on. I'm going to sit down. We're going to adjust y'all. Hey y'all! I got to sit. I'm on my bath chair, my shower chair. I'm not on the potty. Don't freak out. Okay. There. And luckily, I know this is awful to say, but luckily my back is hurting. So I'll be able to exactly tell what spot we got to go by physical therapy, and I'll be able to pinpoint the exact location of where it hurts. That is helpful info. Alright, we are going to take hair down. If I can get it down. Like I said the other day, I could not keep my hands above my head very long. I just couldn't. It just wasn't happening. So, but yeah, these little bobbies, wonderful. Alright, we're going to see what we need. I know we're going to need our good stuff. We'll fast forward through all this. Okay, also, another note of, yeah, I got that done. Like I said, I switched white in my bathroom now. I did my sink. I'm kind of letting those dry, my teacups. I'm trying to be intentional. I got this at Aldi's a while back, and it's been kind of sitting here. And so I've decided to start using it because it's hydrating, and my rheumatologist had noticed like my dry hands and my face was starting to peel, and he's like, you really need to start using lotion and moisturizing creams and that type thing. So I had that anyway, and then I'm using the day cream anti-wrinkle day cream face care, but I like it because it's got an SPF in it. SPF of, I think, 50? I can't. I know it said SPF. Anywho. Yes. He needs to use the facility, so alright, come on.
Well, that one's big. Fine.
Okay, I was just talking about face care. Do you use face care?
No.
He uses face care. Don't let him fool you. He wash it. What is that you wash your face with? Some kind of scrub.
Yeah, I use different kind of acne stuff.
Yeah. So,
Right.
yeah. Face care. Anywho, on the agenda today, we've got therapy. Okay, but I've got therapy. I've got to talk to the therapist. It's medication therapist, not therapy. I've got therapist Thursday. I don't have Gamma this week. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. My infusion nurse is on vacation. Hey, hon, I'm praying. Yeah, I know y'all are having a wonderful time. I have been loving reading your blog, your post. Honey, you are a hoot. Her daughter and her granddaughter have gone to Disneyland, and so yeah, they are just having a ball. So I'm just so excited for them and baby girl to have a good time. Her granddaughter is her baby girl. So, but yeah. Okay, so our doings today is that we've got to go to the library. I need to go to the post office. I need to go buy physical therapy, find out how many days, what all it's going to entail. I know we're going to have to pay out of pocket for that. Yeah. If you have not seen, we did set up a GoFundMe account for medical bills. It was suggested to us by a friend of mine through the SPS group. Oh, if I can sit down. Through the SPS group. She's like, why haven't you set up a GoFundMe account to help offset the cost of therapies and travel and co-pays and medicine, and because it's a crunch. It is a big crunch. Months that we run short. We've been whipping out a credit card, and yeah, that's not good to do. Yeah. So that is why we set that up, because I know physical therapy, I'm going to have to pay out of pocket. I had to do it before, and I know I'm going to do it again. I mean, ours covers a little bit, but not near enough as what they charge. So, what? Talking about being broke and getting broker.
Yeah.
But that's on our agenda today. So we're going to take y'all along with us. Yeah. So hang on to you crazy. It's just going to get nuttier. Okay, this shows how just scattered-brained I am. And yes, I am hot. Of all the days, air conditioners go out in cars. Yes, don't brag about Bessie. Yeah, anywho, 100 degrees today. My air goes out. I mean, the other day it was in and out, and I was praying it was just because it was so hot. No, it died. Not the car, but the air. And I meant to vlog today while we were out and about and doing. And I had to go and rescue Brian. He had his car in the shop. So once we got through with therapy, he was like right up the street. We were able to go and pick him up. He bought our lunch for picking him up and saving him from sitting there. And then we still made it back home before he did. He called, and the guy where his car was said, "Oh yeah, we're finishing up now." We still had a lot to do on our to-do list, and to-doing before I got to did. I could not do no more. Back to the library, Carabelle's like, "Mom, you're breathing hard." And I'm like, "I know. I still am breathing hard. It's hot. And with no air to boot." So, but anyhow, I can do the post office another day. I think I'm going to stick that on that man's list. We had to go by the drugstore, as usual. They had some of my meds, not all my meds. So he's got to go back tomorrow. Yeah, we make at least 3 trips a week, seriously, to the drugstore. Don't we, baby girl?
Yep.
Yeah. So, Carol Beth got a good report for hers.
I'm good.
Yeah, she's good. They aren't going to change any of her meds.
Nope.
They had to increase some of mine again. I'm known as the big increase. I did go by physical therapy. I start that Thursday morning. They did not say how long, how often. They're going to evaluate me, see where I am, where I need to be, all the good stuff. So, but we did go by the library, and if you're part of Jennifer L. Scott, the Daily Connoisseur, I love her vlogs. Her books are wonderful. The Madame Chic series. Love her books. I find them in the library. Yeah, I've been able to read one. I got to look on Hoopla and see if they got the others. I'll have to do that. But every month she does the Chic assignment. And usually it's like study a composer, or last month it was actually Joplin, the Maple Leaf Rag, and entertainer, Scott Joplin. And then, who was our painter? Who was an American painter about that time period as well. Oh, I forgot his name. Anyhow, you see how brilliant I am. Hey, Doris! Are you going to go get the mail, baby girl?
I can.
Or I didn't know where you were going. Be careful, it's hot out there. Okay. She let Doris in. Doris just has gone out. We don't leave them out. Not while we're gone. It's too hot. Oh, she's checking on cats outside. But this month for September, we are doing the composer. Oh, and I cannot. Marie.
Me again.
You again. I will have to. There's my camera charger. I had it in the car. Tried to charge y'all. That's one reason why I had my. But we're doing the poetry of Robert Frost. And so hence, that's why I got this book of poetry by Robert Frost. And then the composer's name, if anybody's interested, you can just go over to the YouTube channel, The Daily Connoisseur. I will try to remember to link her down below. Y'all know me. I say I'm going to do something. Anywho, I need to go get some water. Because I am... Yeah, the Chic assignments for September. Let's see. Chic assignment number 1, The Sicilian in E flat major by Maria Thessalia von Pardas. I don't know if you can see that. And yes, my hands are shaking. It was actually performed by Shaku Kenna Mason at Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Meghan Markle's wedding. This was him performing it. Hold on. That's a Jared commercial. Now it's a Noosa commercial. Okay, I can't play the whole thing because I get in trouble. But anywho, go over to the Madame Chic. You can find the September the Chic assignments for September.
You got no mail.
I did not get any mail. Well, that's a good thing.
Welcome to the Chic
The other Chic assignment, let's see, Robert Frost, her as the composer, and she was actually a female composer in the 1700s, and that was unheard of back then. In fact, the man at the library asked him if they had any books on her, and no, they did not, of course, because she was a female composer back during that time. There was nothing really much written about her. And he had seen her name, just a glance on my phone, and I knew I pronounced and botched it up something horribly. And I went and I finally sat down. I had to sit down while Carol Beth was perusing bookshelves. I went, he had helped me find the Robert Frost book, and I had gone and sat down. Well, the next thing I know, the librarian comes over and he has a reference book, and he had actually looked it up, and they had that one reference book that and he had offered to make a copy of it for me, and I told him no, that was fine. Once I found out the first copy is $2 for the first page, and it would have taken 2 pages, so I was good. But I was able to sit there and read it, and it was very interesting. She actually went blind between the ages of 5 and 6. It did not say what from, it just said that she went blind. And before she went completely blind, there was actually a doctor that was able to kind of keep her eyesight going somewhat. And one, I finally found on Wikipedia a little bit more. The librarian was so helpful. He had told me to go to Wikipedia and see what I could find. Something about because they would get more boundary money. That's why they had to let that doctor go. Yeah. Anywho, very interesting, extremely interesting. I love the Chic assignments because it stretches your mind. It does. It gets that part of culture that I probably never would be exposed to. I never would think about. Now, Robert Frost is one of my favorite poets. And I love classical music anyway, but I've never studied classical musicians. Okay? And what was interesting on her, Mozart actually wrote a concerto piece for her to play. I found that extremely interesting. So yeah, she would actually go to the Mozart household. Him, his wife, and their children, she visited them quite frequently. And so he had a major influence on her musical talents and backgrounds. So I just found that fascinating. You know, that a woman during that time, that was blonde, and, you know, it was just, I never thought of, never would have heard of her. Chic assignment number 3, go through and get ready for your fall wardrobe. I can't really do that here. We are 100 degrees today. Yeah, heat index 103. How about you, babies? How about you? Chic assignment number 4. I'll have to look and see. Start decorating your home for fall. Start decorating your home for fall. And I do have to say, I did put up, I've started my Chic assignment number 4. I did hang up my Happy Harvest. I got it at the Dollar Tree. I need to grab it when I saw it because I knew it would not be there long. So, anywho, I need to have Carol Beth been down and get that. That, and then I found this wonderful Bible reference book in the Bible section. Anytime I can check out a book, I will go to the library and check that book out. But it goes into each book of the Bible, what was going on during the time period of that history, what artifacts have been found for that time period, who wrote it, the authorship, what was going on, what was daily life like for them. I love reading about stuff like that. I find it fascinating to actually get into, and that's like the composers of, I love classical music, but I never thought about studying the composers. And so that's what the Chic assignments have you do. Like I said, normally she does composers. This past month we actually do ragtime, which that was wonderful. And then we usually do a painter, but we did a poet. So that was a good change. That was a good change. We got lots of stuff done. Hey, Doris, it's okay. I got my walker. I did stop, like I said, we went to physical therapy. I will actually start that Thursday. I will go for a consultation, and then they'll kind of get me started. They'll see like my range of motion and all that fun stuff. I'm about to burn slap up. I'm definitely going to have to change tops. I just wore my cute little skirt. It's gotten to where it's easier for me to wear skirts than pants. So, we made a drugstore run too. Let's see, shall we? They'll have the rest of them ready tomorrow, and then probably next week. Some of mine they have to actually order. I was told to get the apple cider vinegar tablets. Yes. that would be better than me trying to remember to drink it. And then everybody informed me we were out of thermometers. We did not have thermometer 1 in this household. Yeah. And then for my sublingual B12, because I do have dry mouth so bad, it is so hard to melt and dissolve the sublingual tablets. And I am missing the D. I'm having to supplement D. And there was something else. Oh, my B6 is down. So instead of me buying B6 and B12, and then my B2, this has it all. This has all those B's that I'm low in. Like to 120 to 50,000% of my B12. So, and it's in liquid form. So, let's see. Place 1 milliliter under the tongue. Hold there for 30 seconds before swallowing. Up to 4 times a day. Well, there you go. So we're going to try this and see if this works a little bit better. Claire at our pharmacy, she's like, have you noticed the B12 helping any, or the B6 helping with your muscle cramps? B6 is what he'd put me on for the cramps, the spasms. And I have not been able to tell a change. And then B12 they noticed was low, and they thought that might be my energy. And so I've been doing the sublingual B12, and she's like, well, since you're taking those, instead of buying those 2 separate ones, just do the drop where it's both combined. It's liquid. I don't have to worry about the dry mouth. There you go. So we're going to give this pup a whirl. And then she is wonderful. She is the one that recommended the apple cider vinegar pills. So we shall see. Yes. But yeah, there's my drugstore haul for today. Batman will actually have to go back tomorrow and pick some up that they did not have in stock today. Whew. It smelled so good when it came in. I had to show y'all our cube steak. I'm taking a moment to lay underneath the ceiling fan and cool off for a second. I will be back.